name is Melly.
And Maya.
And welcome to our channel, guys. We are so excited because this is actually something we never thought we would do. It's gonna be a little tough to do, especially since he has a life outside of YouTube, unfortunately. So just letting you guys know as a heads up, I'm sorry, we do not have a set schedule. This is just something that we're gonna do for fun, like whenever he has his day off, or whenever he gets out of work early. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Yep.
How do you feel about this?
Pretty okay with it.
So letting you guys know what you guys will expect from our channel. We're gonna be like vlogging. We're gonna be doing like reaction videos. We're gonna be doing, let's see, like gaming. We're gonna be doing like different variety of things, guys. We don't want to just stick to one thing.
It just depends on what we want to do that day, honestly.
Yeah,
because
basically.
For me, I like playing guitar, fly tying, so those things I'm probably gonna record.
Yeah, and I did tell him that if there's times where like say if I don't want to record or upload anything with me in it at the time, then he can like do maybe his like fly tying or his guitar, or vice versa. Say he doesn't want to, I could do my drawing or anything I like, singing, stuff like that. Again, it's not a done deal yet, but it's just something for now. But we're really excited. And like I said, we don't have a set schedule on upload, so yeah, we do want to at least try and upload the videos sometime during like in the afternoon to evening-ish. So keep that in mind, guys. So like what we'll do is we record during the day, like maybe sometime around like 2-ish like now, and then later on I try to like edit it either the same time or like the same date, or we might just like we might upload the next video, or you know what I mean. I know, I'm sure you guys get what I mean. I'm right.
You probably won't even need to say that.
So anyways, guys, so what we want to do on this video is we want to kind of get you guys to know us a little bit more, and then we also have like flashcards. Now what we want to do is at the end of the video we want to ask each other 10 questions. We have no idea what we wrote to each other, so I have no idea what kind of questions he wants to ask me. I did tell him that we could ask each other questions that we already know of each other, but for you guys to know us. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get to know each other know us a little bit. My name is Melly. I'm 22 years old. Actually, our birthdays are at the same month. I'm April 28th.
April 2nd.
And I'm actually a year older than him, at least, right?
Yeah, you're a cougar.
I'm not a cougar. It's only a year. Oh my god. But yeah, guys. But anyways, I have three siblings. I have 2 younger sisters and 1 older brother. 2 amazing parents, which are gonna be watching our videos. Hi, Mom and Dad. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, we do have 2 cats as well, named Meanie and Sphinx. Unfortunately, we can't show them right now because they're both crackheads and they like to cause trouble. So unfortunately, they're gonna be for another video. What else about me? I love video games, obviously. That's why I wanted gaming in our channel. I'm a horror freak. I love horror movies, horror games. Even though I'm scared of jump scares, I absolutely love them. What else? Anything else?
Let's see. Pertaining to you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, I mean, other than that, there's not really much of me. I mean, you guys will start to know me.
You used to like drawing.
Yes, I do love drawing. That's what I'm hoping to show in these videos as well, guys. I'm hoping that you guys will see some drawing videos as well. But yeah, that's, I mean, you guys will start to learn a little bit more about me as we go on. So your turn.
Okay, well, my name is Maya, Jeremiah. But call me Maya, because I suppose. Anyways, so I really enjoy playing guitar. Wow, I'm actually drawing blanks.
Me too. That's literally me right now.
Well, anyway, so I like playing guitar, so I play mostly classical and flamenco style, so there's a lot of right-handed techniques involved. I also play a lot of metal. That's my favorite genre of music. But when it comes to playing, I much prefer classical music. I love the way it sounds. And yeah. Aside from that as well, I have a crap ton of hobbies, but I don't know if I'm able to squeeze everything into here anytime soon.
Yeah, well, they'll start to get to know that a little bit more.
Yeah. I also greatly enjoy camping, fishing, as per fly tying. I'm obviously a fly fisherman. Well, I also use my standard rod sometimes as well, but I'm trying to get more into fly fishing now to get better at it.
And that is another thing too, guys. Like the thing he said about camping and fishing, we do want to do like, because vlogging is one of the things we want to do on this channel. So you guys will see a lot of that, like a lot of camping, a lot of camping videos, a lot of like fishing videos, because we do like to go out and explore a little bit more. So you guys will definitely see that. Like we are really excited on that.
Yeah. Let's see here as well. Really enjoy gardening as well, but time-lapse videos are not very fun sometimes, just because the amount of time it takes for them, as well as the cramped area here, so I won't be able to actually garden properly.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the place that we live, there's not much to do. That's why hopefully later on in the future we have a little bit more of a space and hopefully a patio, so then he can actually garden. And then one time he wanted me to go help him garden his stuff. He was like, "Oh, I need to water my plants," and I said, "Homie, listen, I am not good at gardening, so you picked the wrong person."
Watering is not hard.
Yeah, but then you were like, "There's too much water. There's less water." It's like, okay, I don't know about that stuff.
I just said not to overwater my plants.
Okay, well, how am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that? Anyways, okay. So, anyways, guys, anything else you want to say about yourself?
Right now, not particularly.
Okay. And also, guys, just to give you a heads up, we do apologize if we talk too fast, talk too loud, anything like that. We're both a little nervous. This is our first time, so bear with us, okay? Bear with us, please. Anyways, but yeah, so basically a little bit about us together. We knew each other in freshman year. We actually had high school freshman year. We were actually in biology together, right?
Yeah, Mr. Mello's class.
I kept sleeping in there, and he did not like that. Actually,
I hated you when I first met you.
Yeah, we did not. Well, I mean, to be honest, at the time I was dating someone else, unfortunately, and I wasn't really interested in looking at him like that. But then I liked him as a friend. But then
Also, I didn't even know that you were dating him because during the UU card club that me and Tyrell had set up. There's only a few of us, and he was one of them, and we'd always constantly play together with.
Yeah.
Like, he had like a weird-ass Frankenstein deck, where it was just like a mashup of his favorite cards.
Oh yeah, he likes Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. So if there's any Yu-Gi-Oh fans.
Yeah, as per the name Yu-Gi-Oh card club, you know, we set up that in high school. And we'd always play together. When we'd go to Hastings, we'd see each other, we'd go to the same table without talking and start playing. Like, without even talking.
That's how it is. And I remember when I was dating my ex at the time, I would sleep in there because I literally did not want to be there. But anyways, enough about him because I don't like talking
Calm
about
down.
him. Anyways, but yeah, so we did know each other in biology. I didn't even know he was in that class until the second semester. But other than that, we started talking a little bit more. We actually held hands the very first time in freshman year, which was a little uncomfortable for both of us because I had just broken up with my ex at the time, and then he was not a people person at the time.
I'm still not a people person.
He's still not a people person. But now it's just me. Now I'm his only friend. Because we're both antisocial. But yeah, we known each other for about technically 6 years? 7 years. So technically we've known each other technically online or on the phone, long distance. We knew each other for 6 years, and then we were 5 years.
It was
5 years. And then in this April coming up next month, it will be 2 years. So this is actually pretty exciting.
Yeah. And coming up April 26th is our anniversary, so.
Oh, that's right. Yep, our anniversary is on April 26th because we couldn't figure out what our actual anniversary was.
I know it was sometime in one of the spring months, so we just subtracted my birthday from yours, and there we go.
So we just decided to do it kind of like close, to almost not like in the middle, but like between like my birthday, like his birthday and my birthday, so then it'd be a little bit easier. So yeah. Anyways, so is there anything else you want to say before we continue on the cards?
Nope.
No? Okay, guys, so, but yeah, so if there's anything else you guys want to know about us, I am working on the socials right now. I definitely want to make us like an Instagram and a Twitter, things like that. I know he's not good at that stuff, so I have to manage it.
Listen, I don't like going onto social media. If I could, I'd be a hermit living inside of a mountain. Not on it, inside of it, like a hobbit. Actually, I'm fairly similar to a Hobbit on the fact that, one, well, aside from my appetite, I don't eat much, but aside from that, I don't like wearing socks or shoes. I will walk barefoot everywhere, which is, honestly, I prefer it, including up in the mountains where I grew up, even though it was typically not a good idea because there's
Get like
tornillos
rocks
on the
in
floor.
your feet.
Not just rocks. There's the, what do they call them? Tornillos, go-aheads. And then you also have rusty nails, glass that sometimes would get on the floor. But I'd walk over it anyways.
Yeah, no.
That's because I have a thick callus on the bottom of my foot.
See, my parents, ever since I was little, they've always had us wear socks or shoes because they didn't want us getting, like, what is it? Oil? Or what is it? Is it oil? You know what I'm talking about?
Like the oil and grease.
Yeah, so, like, you know, like,
paper.
yeah, so, yeah, I've always, like, I never got to, like, yeah.
Well, I don't usually walk barefoot here in town very often just because, especially in the parking lot, there is a ton of oil, especially when people are working on the cars. It gets all over and it's rather messy.
Oh yeah. So anyways, guys, but I think that's pretty much all for us. Again, if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask in the comments, and we would love to do it in another video. We are hoping in the next video we'll kind of get to know a little bit more, again, a little bit more about us until we start actually getting into the gamings and the reactions and things like that, just so you guys can kind of know who we are and know each other individually. So yeah. So anyways.
All right, want to go to get started?
Yes, so guys, like I said, we each have 10 questions. What we're going to do is we're going to take turns, like back and forth. We're going to do rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. And so, yeah, so, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so rock, paper, scissors, ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, so he goes first.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So, first question. Who is your favorite artist?
Wait, artist as a music artist,
Yes.
right? Okay.
I know you don't know anyone who paints or sculpts or anything like that.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
I would have to say my favorite artist. God, I would say One Direction. I mean, I love One Direction, guys. I love One Direction, but I haven't really. I haven't. Okay, my favorite artist. God, that's hard. I have like so many. My favorite artist has got to be. I guess I'll say One Direction. I guess.
All right.
I haven't listened to their music in a while, guys, but I'll just go with One Direction for now. All right.
Fair enough.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna go easy for now. I already arranged all my cards, so it's like easy to, you know. Do you prefer your hair long or short? Not that you experience both.
Short.
Why?
First off, it gives me headaches because of just the way my hair is. Because actually, go and do this.
Oh yeah, so you guys can see his hair.
This is my hair. It's
Oh my
a lot
God.
less curly because I put in a ponytail for a while.
I
but
love
it's
his
still
hair.
curly.
I love his hair, guys. I would look at my hair, guys. I wish I had his hair. I wish I had his hair.
And it's been giving me headaches because I've never been used to the weight of it.
Yeah.
My whole life, I've always had short hair. I've always done it well. I've always clean shaven, but now I'm just like,
He can't cut it because he's in a bet right now with his dad and his brother.
yeah. Whoever cuts their hair first, excluding trimming, of course, they have to give the other person $100. So that's
Yeah.
a $300 pot there.
Yeah. So yeah, no, he's like, I'm not losing. All right, your turn.
Okie dokie. So what's your favorite hobby?
Okay, obviously this is pretty easy, but you know, since you guys know, my favorite hobby is actually playing video games or drawing. Ever since with the whole COVID going on, I've been kind of just been gaming all the time. Just letting you guys know, I do have a stream channel as well, or like another YouTube channel for Sims. If you guys are interested in checking that out, link is in the description below. I have not posted anything yet. But anyways, but I've been gaming for quite a while. I never really gamed before because, you know, the only person that had a console was my brother. So I didn't really game as much until I met Miah over here, until I met Jeremiah. So yeah, so I haven't had the chance to actually game until COVID. And then another one of my hobbies is also drawing, which, you know, I love doing because I stay up all night and draw, and then I end up deleting it because I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. Anyways.
All right. Now what's your question?
Okay, if you could go back in time and change anything about yourself, where would you end up? So like what year or what time of your you know, and what would you change?
So I'd actually go back in time to about the age of about maybe 6 or 7 and start learning guitar then. Because I learned guitar rather late. I started in high school about my
Oh wow.
sophomore. Actually, no, I think I was a junior. Yeah, about a sophomore. I think sophomore or junior year is when I started guitar. I started because my cousin Angel, we've always been competitive with each other, and she started learning from my grandpa, who was a professional guitarist. And so, once I learned that she did that, I went over and asked my dad to use his guitar, and so he could teach me. So he taught me a couple songs. He taught me La Bamba, of course, and Silent Lucidity, as well as a little bit of Megadeth as well. Now, I was learning on actually I still have it in the bedroom. It's a little Honor guitar that I have, a 3/4 size of what I started learning on, as well as a steel string guitar for my dad. So that's what I started learning on, and it took me about the course of a full year before I actually went into my guitar class and actually started learning music theory. Because after I learned from my dad, I learned from my grandpas. So my grandpa Louis, my grandpa Gib, I think he was the one I learned from first after my dad. Then I went to Grandpa Louis, and then Papa, and then, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I wish I would have learned it earlier because I really enjoy doing it, and it's really, really fun.
I mean, to be honest, I never even knew that you did it that late, because I always thought you would have done it earlier.
No. It's only been like 4 years I've been playing guitar, and I've busted my ass to get where I am now.
Yeah,
Because
true.
like the song I'm playing now is Grand Solo, Opus 14 by Fernando. So that song is tough as hell, and the lineup that I have to learn after that is also very steep as well, because after that, I think I have Asturias. That one's also a pain in the ass. I mean, they're all beautiful songs. I love learning classical music, but it's just a steep hill with the ones I've chosen because I don't like learning short songs. I mean, sometimes I do like Adelita from Francisco Tarrega. That one is a short and a beautiful song, and it's great.
Nice.
But I don't really care much for learning them all that often just because they're short, and I like songs that last longer that have more complexity to them. Although each song has a lot of different things, like, for example, La Alborada, which means music box. Another song by Francisco Tarrega. Now, that one, you have to really balance out the song really well, because not only do you have these pitch harmonics that you're doing with your right hand, you're also playing a lot of, not arpeggios, like little scale licks, really. Now, you have to balance that out really well in order to make that really shine out compared to a song like, for example, what is it? Actually, comparing that to Adelita is a good thing, because Adelita, you have the first part, that da-da-da, which is really soft, and you're having that high note ring out for a long period of time. And then you have it transition into this more upbeat tone. And then it goes back to the original, and that's it.
Okay.
That's what I don't like about Adelita.
Yeah.
It's just 2 parts. So, like, with Grand Opus, on the other hand, or La Alborada, you're having multiple transitions, and you're having the song change more often. So that really gets it more intriguing. Like, my favorite song, Capriccio Arabe, is my absolute favorite. Because you have these parts where it starts going quiet, and then it starts building up this kind of dramatic atmosphere. And then, so, like, it's hard to describe it. I'll have to play it, but that's for another day.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next question.
Okay. Okay, so anyways, for me, it would be, if you could bring back any one endangered or extinct animal, which one would it be and where?
Oh God, I don't know. Dinosaurs.
You would bring back a dinosaur?
Dinosaurs.
What dinosaur? Just one. Like, do you want to bring back a dodo bird? Which actually isn't a dinosaur.
Ooh, dodo bird. That'd be so funny. Okay, yeah, I'll go with dodo bird.
And
Only
where?
because of Ark. Only because we played Ark and they're like so cute but dumb at the same time.
Okay, where would you put them?
In our house.
You want them to breed and prosper in our house.
Yes! Baby dodo birds!
You don't want to put them on like an island safe from poachers. That way they can increase and then start distributing them.
Do you guys want to know what I call them? I call them dildo birds.
You're stupid.
That's why I want him so bad. Okay, next one. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. What was your first pet, and how did you take? How long did you have them?
My first pet? That's
Yeah.
hard because we've had a ton of pets since I was a kid.
Okay,
So,
well, from
we
what
grew-
you know. From what you know.
That's still hard.
Ah.
We grew up in the East Mountains. We had a ton of pets. So, like, the first pet I remember is Chula.
Okay.
She died when I was a kid, ran over by a limousine.
Oh my
She
God.
was a little poodle mix. She kind of looked like Marley a little bit.
Oh, okay.
A little different, but kind of similar to Marley. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Shut up. Chula's the first pet I remember. And then after that, there's also Tyson, our
Oh.
cockatiel. Bless you.
Oh. Excuse me. I don't like you sneezing.
Okay, so then there's Tyson. Then let's see. And then we had another cockatiel too. And then
You had a lot more pets than I did.
yeah, we had. Okay, so from Chula, then there was Tyson. Then there's Boba Fett and another cockatiel. He
Boba Fett.
disappeared. He didn't even die. He just disappeared one day.
Mhm.
Well, me and my brother took a nap when we were home alone. He was, doing his usual thing. He was afraid of heights. He would not go up in any high place. He could fly, but he was afraid of heights.
Oh God.
As soon as he would go up to a high place, he'd start screeching and then he would fly down or jump down.
Oof. That is unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, he got over his fear of heights eventually, but he was still nosy.
Yeah.
Then after them, there was the iguanas. So we had Kakui and Chupa. Kakui was a rather large iguana. I think he was almost 6.5 feet.
Hmm.
And then Chupa was a much younger female, and she was much shorter, probably about 2 feet maybe in length.
Mhm.
And so there was those iguanas. Then there's also Draco and Skyla, which we had before those iguanas. Those ones were given to us from my Nina and Nino Ivan.
Okay.
Or not Nino Ivan and Nino Jimmy. Not Nino. Okay, but yeah, so we got those guys from them. They're bearded dragons, really big ones, so they're older already. And then after those, we've always had koi fish and trout in our pond. And then let's see here, there's also the dogs that we've had throughout the years. So there's Moose and Jillian were probably our oldest ones, the Chihuahuas that you've met.
Yeah.
Then let's see, we've had dogs before then, I just don't remember them because I was too little to remember them. Let's see, right now we have Samson, Rowdy, and Machiavelli. And then Javon had Boo Boo. She was like the cutest little mix of a black husky and a black Labrador.
Mhm.
She was literally like this black fluffy blob that had the brightest brown eyes and like the pinkest tongue. It was cute. Like you would not be able to see her until like she opened up her mouth at night and you could see her white teeth and her pink tongue. It was cute.
Oh my gosh.
And then, oh my god, there's been so many pets. The Nagini, our red-tailed boa. And there's been a few more, but I can't remember them right off the top of my head.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, so, what is your least favorite and your favorite color?
Okay, this is easy. My favorite color, as you guys can see, is purple. I love all shades of purple, by the way. And my least favorite color, okay, so it used to be orange, yellow, but now I started to like yellow, so I think it would have to be like, I'm gonna have to say like lime green.
Lime green? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too bright, and it's just I
Like
don't
a
know.
fluorescent green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just too bright.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. All right, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done in your whole life? One thing. Your most embarrassing.
That's hard. Shoot, I can't remember any.
I have one, but I can't, obviously it's not my question, so it was pretty embarrassing.
Well, there is one. It wasn't really embarrassing per se. It was more of I was pissed off, but this is the closest thing I could think of. So it was one of my last classical concert. I was playing Capriccio Rave. So it had a wireless connection and a little battery in the Cordova guitar from my teacher that I was using, and it was hooked up at the piano. Well, that battery died. Right in the middle of the song.
Oh no.
I was pissed off, and then all the students, like Dylan said, let him play, and then they started chanting a little bit, and I was like, okay, calm down. And then Mr. C just walks up on the scene. He's like, this isn't my first rodeo. Takes out a battery out of nowhere, changes out the battery, and then I had to continue on.
Oh gosh. I mean, that is a little. I mean, I don't know, embarrassing, but I guess that counts.
Yeah. I wasn't really embarrassed. It was just really annoying because, you know, I was starting to get into the music, and I was about to start to build up a little bit on the song because I was trying to make it go quieter.
Yeah.
And so then I could just kind of blast out into the next part, but no, the gods didn't want me to do that.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, if you could be any kind of fish, what would it be? A fish.
A clownfish, because I want to be Nemo.
Really? Like, you don't want
Or a rainbow fish.
A rainbow trout?
A rainbow trout. They have very beautiful
Scales?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my answer. Rainbow trout.
Okay.
Cause yeah.
All right.
My turn.
Mhm.
Okay. What would be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse?
Shoot, that's tough. So.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty. My storage actually went full, and so I had to delete a couple things in order to kind of get back that storage. We're back. We're gonna go ahead and continue. We are on my question now, so let's go ahead and continue. So,
Okay.
What would be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse?
This is really hard because I was trained in martial arts, but not particularly weapons per se. I know how to use a knife, well, mostly from hunting and fishing because I know how to skin things. I have a lot of life skills that can't really typically be used until I either am hunting or fishing, or I
Yeah.
suppose I could use them in zombie apocalypse too, but I wouldn't want to use like anything like weird like katana or anything like that, just because depending on how they're forged, they can actually break rather easily, especially if you're untrained to use it. They can snap, which sucks. Again, just depends on how well they're made and what materials.
Okay.
So if I had to go with anything, shoot, probably have to be something that's kind of heavier, probably like a machete, just because I've chopped wood with it before, although I've used axes. It's much easier to use an axe for that, honestly, but a machete, particularly the one that I like, is weighted at the tip, that way it's able to cut through things easier. So that would probably be my choice one.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. All right.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy gaming?
Oh, easy.
Is it easy? Because you also have to think of how many times you get frustrated.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I would have to say a 7.
7?
Yeah, because I feel like, okay, first of all, it depends on the game. Because if the game is like where I'm gonna rage quit, then yeah, no, I'm not gonna like it. Because like one of my favorite games is actually Dead by Daylight, and I love that game. For anybody who's DVD fans, I'm sure you guys know the struggle because recently there's been a lot of like farmers and a lot of farmers are good, but like a lot of tunnelers. There's been a lot of campers, a lot of toxic killers on there, even toxic survivors. So games like that frustrates me, and that's what breaks my scale of like gaming. So I still love gaming, but it depends on the game. So yeah. Okay. My turn. All right. If you could be any fruit or vegetable, what would you be from each and why? So from both of them. Actually, both of them.
All right.
If you could be so one from a fruit and one from a vegetable, and why would you want to be them?
For a vegetable, let's see here. I'd probably be one of my favorites, so either spinach or that's something not typically grown. It's actually a type of plant that's harvested. It has very similar taste to spinach. I'm not even sure if I pronounce it right. I always pronounce it incorrectly, but we've always collected them when we were at my grandma and grandpa's house. we used to collect them up on the hill, or with Grandma Judy too. Collect them, then rinse them out, and then yeah, we just put them in our beans, and it was delicious. And I love spinach added into my beans as well.
Okay.
Fried with a little soy sauce, some tteokbokki, and onion. Yep.
Okay.
And as for a fruit, that's a little tougher. I wouldn't want to do anything exotic just because a lot of them are susceptible to fungal rot. Actually, just about any plant is, but especially those ones, just because typically they have more moisture content in their soil because of subtropical plants. Most of them are, at least. I'd actually, you know what? I definitely want to be prickly pear from a prickly pear cactus.
Oh my god.
It's actually one of my favorite fruits to eat. So here in New Mexico, actually, I used to cut them at Grandma and Grandpa's house too. I did a lot of stuff there, actually, now that I think about it. So, we used to, what was it? What was I saying?
Okay, let's continue because this is going to be a long video.
Who are you?
Guys, this is what I have to deal with. When you have a conversation with him, he literally talks for hours, and I'm like, we're trying to have a short video.
Okay, well, prickly pear cactus, they're delicious. I've always collected them. Don't eat too many of them, otherwise your pee will turn a shade of red.
Okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Well, shoot. That's really tough. So, you know what? I'd actually probably go with just the ability to control nature to some degree.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
So, like, being able to bring in rain clouds, torrents, and being able to grow plants faster.
What if you, like, start shooting like, instead of, like, you're like Spider-Man where instead of webs, you just start shooting, like, vines.
That would be weird, but...
It's all like, my current senses are tingling.
Yeah, see, because I would want to be able to at least regrow a lot of the damaged parts of New Mexico, like from the hoghead fire that we had a couple years back, and like the bark beetle that destroyed a lot of the Ponderosa pines up the mountains. So yeah, I'd probably just be able to regrow those trees back. Although forest fires are good for us to an extent because it puts a lot of the nutrients that are from those trees and brush back into the ground, which can help new plants grow again. There are some things that I miss, like in Pecos, they closed one part of the place down where you used to be able to camp because that part of it was just really messed up from people never picking up their trash. They would cut up plants for no reason.
Yeah.
Thinking it was fun to grab a machete they bought from like Walmart or something and go and hack at the trees. So, like, that's actually really common, and I hate that just because, you know, if you're gonna go camping, take care of it as much as you would your own house or better, because every time I go up, I always see people throwing their trash out, leaving stuff in the water, or even, just really messing everything up, and I hate that.
Yeah.
So, I want to be able to see the forest clean again, and the way it used to be when I remember when I was a kid. Well, there's some places that are still the same.
Well, now with everything like constructing like new buildings and stuff like that, they're like tearing down everything now.
That's true. Like in Carawa, where my grandma lives, there's a ton more houses than there used to be. Like, I mean a ton. It's crazy. But yeah. So I definitely want to be able to regrow nature and then, like, reshape it.
They're so cute.
Also, maybe be able to set up the ground as well. That way I can actually create more small, unconfined aquifers. That way there's more springs running down from these mountains.
Okay.
Because a lot of them that I had, they're not there anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
So my question is to you. Which of the Sim games do you like the most? Sims.
Oh, I thought you said Sims.
I might have said Sims.
I think it's
Anyways,
Sims.
and what would you change about them?
Definitely The Sims 3. I love The Sims 3, guys. I mean, I do love all the Sims games, but like, I feel like Sims 3 is my favorite just because of the the graphics and the open world kind of thing, and just I think the only thing I would probably change is the lag and the glitching and the slow freaking loading. Like that's the only thing I would change.
Okay.
Other than that, I absolutely hate it. But I love Sims. I
Okay.
love all of them. I'm a little too obsessed.
Okay.
Again, guys, I have a Sims channel, so.
Alright.
Anyways, okay, if you had to go up against any supervillain from any movie or TV show, who would it be?
Super villain. Can it be from anything? Like, doesn't have
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't
from
know.
Marvel or
No,
DC?
yeah, any of them. I already know who it is.
Do you? The Leprechaun from the Leprechaun movies.
Oh, I had to predict. I had to
Not because I'd want to go up against him. I'd probably kind of want to help him a little bit, honestly, because it's fucked up. People
No,
are
you have to
stealing
go
his-
against him. You have to go back.
No.
No, I said. I
Listen,
said-
Linda, listen. I would go up against him in a game of checkers.
Oh my god. You know what in my head I thought you were gonna choose? Darth Vader.
The fuck? I would lose in an instant.
I mean, unless you know how to use a lightsaber.
If I'm force sensitive, maybe.
True. Okay. Next one.
Okay, so. What is your favorite kind of flower? And why?
Oh. Oh God.
Come on, there's plenty of them.
I would.
Like, naming just the ones that I know that are in purple, or ones I've seen in purple. I've seen purple columbine.
Lilacs.
Lilac? Oh, okay.
Yeah, lilacs, because it's pretty.
Mhm.
Either that or sunflowers.
Okay.
The sunflowers are nice. They're nice. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Who is your favorite Marvel or DC character and why?
First off, I'm gonna go with Marvel because I don't know anything about DC.
Okay, that's mine.
Well, I know a little bit, but I don't really care much for it. As for that, wait, what was the question?
Who's your favorite who's your favorite Marvel character and why?
Okay, Marvel character.
Yeah, so anybody. It could be a supervillain, superhero.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Spider-Man. He's always been my favorite. But mostly because of how many variants he has in the comics.
I thought you were gonna go for Doctor Doom. That was my head. I was thinking.
I mean,
To
not
be fair
really.
though, well, yeah, but to be fair, you're almost like Doctor Doom.
How?
Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain for some reason. I was going for Doctor Doom.
So, the reason why I choose Spider-Man is because not only how many variants he has, but how many evil variants he has, which I find is really cool. Like when he goes into
You mean like his alternate egos, like his other universes?
No, just
Oh.
because like you have first off how Venom started off that whole section where you have
That's right.
like there's Carnage who
Oh,
also
that's right.
transforms into King Carnage when he absorbs someone else,
Excuse me.
and there's a ton of different variants of those guys by themselves.
Mhm.
And then you also have like when he goes into another dimension, there's what was it, Demon Spider? There's also Dop Shockler. There's a ton of different
That was
ones.
your hair.
So like Demon Spider is probably my favorite one. My dad gave me one of the cool cards he had of him. So he's a really cool. He's like a demonic version of Spider-Man, and it's great. He has like 6 arms, and it's badass.
Sounds familiar, but I can't. I'm not.
I might show you a picture later, just so
Okay.
you can picture it.
I'm not as big. I mean, I love Marvel, I really do. But I'm not big on Spider-Man as much as everybody else is. But
I like his villain variants, honestly.
okay, so the villain. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
No, your turn.
Huh?
I think this is our last question, right?
Actually, that was the last question.
What?
Yeah, I'm out of cards.
Yeah, 10. I think you were supposed to have 10.
Dude, because you didn't answer that one. Dude. Oh, there's the last one.
Oh my God, I was gonna say.
Okay. What console would you play for the rest of your life? Not console. Like, not PC, just a console.
Oh, PlayStation. Just because, okay.
PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2?
Oh, PlayStation 4. But this is the reason why, okay? I have nothing against the other consoles. I love all the consoles. And trust me, if y'all see our apartment, we have so much consoles because of me. But the reason why is because a lot more people are on PlayStation, and because it's just there's more things to do on there. So this is my opinion, okay? Okay, but that's just But if I could, I would love to play just PC, but unfortunately that's not a console. So all right. Okay, so last one, guys. So that was my last one from him. This is my last one from me. If you and me, were to switch places, so I was you, like actually in your body,
Why are
you
you
were
touching
me.
my titties? Man.
Just kidding. If you were me, so say I was in your body and you were my body, for a whole week, what would you do as me for a whole week?
That's a little tough. So, if I were you, I know you have a heart condition, so you can't work out.
Yeah. Well, I can't work out as much.
Yeah.
Like I can't like.
If anything, if I were you for a whole week, I'd actually probably want to toughen up your arms a little bit because you are really noodly armed and legged. And like, I haven't been working out for years, but like, I'm still pretty strong for my size. And then, so aside from working out your arms a little bit,
Remember, for a whole week.
yeah, a whole week, yeah.
So when I get back to my body, I'm gonna be how my arms are gonna be sore.
No, you take breaks intervally. That way you don't end up too sore.
Well, what if I get lazy and I don't want to continue it?
That's fine. You'll be stronger for a little while.
True.
Maybe.
All right. I feel like if I were you, I know this is not. I know we were gonna answer our own questions, but if I were you, you already know what I would do.
Yeah.
He's gonna go get some hoes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Stupid.
Guys, so that is gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching our first video. What did you think?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, so we are hoping, like I said, we are hoping for more things. So on the next video, we are hoping to do the boyfriend tag. Now, if you guys don't know what the boyfriend tag is, it's basically where I'm gonna have a series of questions that I'm gonna ask. So like about me, and he has to see how well he knows me. And then vice versa. And then the next video after that one will be, the girlfriend tag where I have to answer questions from him. And it has to be about him, basically. And it's basically seeing how well we know each other. If we really know each other. Dun, dun, dun. And then we do have other videos that we want to do. Like I want him to like play BitLight for the first time. We might play some, record some Dead by Daylight. Again, we might do our own things where he might do like his guitar playing or fly tying, or I might do like drawing or stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. We don't know. And we do want to get like more equipment for our vlogging as well. Like right now I have a microphone coming in, so hopefully it will do pretty good. I am a little nervous because I don't know how much the range picks up, so I want to see what happens if I set it on my iPad or my iPhone, because we are recording on a phone. So yeah.
Okay.
So is there anything else you want to say?
Yes. So, don't trust the Smurfs.
Oh my.
They know too much.
You're dark. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I do want to apologize for just the way everything is set up right now. We wanted to go ahead and start like uploading videos just so we can kind of get the hang of it, and hopefully later on, once we get better equipment, we'll see how it goes. We'll see.
Alright.
All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Later.
Bye.